Hello and welcome to the award-winning podcast, Whimsy with the Z. I'm your host, Ben, and I'm here with...
Danielle.
How you doing, Danielle?
I'm good, and you?
Very good. We are in season 2 of Whimsy with the Z. How does it feel coming back? Taking like 3 months off. Did you miss it?
Yeah, I kind of did. Gives me something to do while I'm just here doing nothing in the world.
Did you know? Oh, hold on. All right. Did you know that this is an award-winning podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell your mom I did mail out all of her stuff today. So by Wednesday, Thursday, you should have a bunch of stuff coming in. Just so you guys.
What are the stuff?
So, welcome back. How was your summer? What'd you do?
I don't want to say I did nothing, but it wasn't a lot at all.
You guys didn't take your trip?
No.
To Vegas?
No. We still have it, though.
Until the end of the year, right?
Yeah, it's like for a year. We have like 1 year left, so until like next August, maybe.
Okay. So what did you end up doing this summer?
I fucked up my body. That's what I did.
Oh, what'd you do?
So my best friend took me to like this place for like swimming. It's like it's really beautiful, but it's like not a regular swimming place. Okay, it's like a waterfall, but like you had to climb to get to the waterfall, and I don't have strong legs at all. So one, I scratched up my knees with those damn rocks. I kept slipping, so I probably had a sprained ankle at the end of that. And then my body was just so sore, and I hurt to move.
Is this the friend that you were excited to hang out with this summer?
Yeah, she's like practically my only friend at this point.
Did you guys see a bunch of each other?
Not really.
No? Did she do anything cool?
She did a lot of stuff. I don't really know, but I know she did a lot of stuff.
So you got banged up and she got to have the rest of the good times.
Yes, guys, yes. That's how it usually is. You can't take me anywhere unless it's peaceful. Because I love, don't get me wrong, I love to do like fun stuff, like adventure stuff.
Right.
But I will complain after because my body is like a baby. So, or just he knows.
Like the idea that you're like, I want to go out, and then as soon as you get through, you're like, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. So I'm thinking for like season 2, like if anybody new comes in, we're gonna back up just a little bit. But in theory, we should introduce who all you kids are, because not everybody might not know who you are. So what is your name, your age, and what grade are you in?
I am Danielle. I'm sorry, I forgot what age I was for a second. I'm 12 and I'm in 7th grade.
Okay. And you do all your school online?
Yeah, I do.
School just started. Are you doing school again online?
Yeah.
Don't tell me about the other guy. I want to see what he did end up doing this year. I'm excited to see what he chose. Oh, I have to talk to him tonight then, for sure. So what have you been up to since the last time we chatted? Last time we talked was June. Like 2.5 months ago.
Again, I fucked up my body, which was in June. It still kind of hurts me, I'm not gonna lie. All I really did was watch anime. Just chill. Just me things.
Which anime are you watching?
Watched a lot. I watched it before, but my dad got into Chainsaw Man with me. I hate it.
Nice.
I hated it the first time I watched it, so I'm just gonna hate on another. I'm gonna hate on it again. It's so disturbing. And
A
then
little bit.
watching Tokyo Ghoul. We haven't
I
got
love
much
that
into
one.
that. I'm rewatching Jujutsu Kaisen with my mom because she likes to watch anime. She likes to watch anime with me sometimes.
Oh, cool.
What else? Oh yeah, a
Are
new
you
season of
drawing?
one of my favorite animes, which made me cry today, which came out yesterday. Toy about Hanako-kun made me cry. We gotta talk
You
about
get
that.
all emotional for your animes? Dude, there's something about a good anime, like the storytelling and then like the music with it. Sometimes, yeah, gets a little
Yeah.
can hit a little hard sometimes.
The story made me. I was like deciding whether I should just like snap my head or not, but I didn't. Um, it's one of my favorite animes though. Toy about Hanako-kun, highly recommended.
Okay.
Hold up, I'm gonna
Uh,
look what else of animes I watched. There's another one I've been wanting to watch. I kind of forgot what it's called. Um, let's see. Oh, my favorite anime, Black Butler. They did finish their new season. I loved that. I watched it with my mother. Me and my
um,
dad have been watching Dan to Dan a lot and Sakamoto Days.
nice. Um, did they like anime before you, or did you get them into anime?
My dad got me into anime, but he like didn't watch it for like a really long time. I kind of got him back into it, and I got my mom into it
Very cool.
because I talk about it too much. So
Uh, which I fell down this rabbit hole of what is it? I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense. Is on Hulu. Like, it was interesting. Like, probably in the last like 2 years, animes have come up with these really long titles for whatever reason. Um, I watched it and it was barely good, but I enjoyed it, I guess. But that's the funny thing about anime is like the premise of whatever the story is pretty interesting. And then you're watching and you're like, this is barely good, but then you're like, I'm invested now,
all
and
right,
then you have to watch it.
I know, right? But speaking of long ass anime titles, there's a lot that have been popping up on Crunchyroll. Like, hold up,
Yeah.
let me read this one to you. Life with an ordinary guy who reincarnated into a total fantasy knockout. Say that 10 times fast. And then there's this one. This one, what the freak? I don't even know if I can say this, but like, I don't know if you can see those small letters right there. I can't read that. That's how long the title is. They have to make it
That's
smaller, smaller.
that's
And then there's
crazy.
one, my brother was like, we should watch that. It's called, oh, I found it. Reborn as a vending machine. I now wonder, sorry, I now wander the dungeon.
Yes. Um, maybe I, dude. They're all they. It gets to the point where they all start sounding the same. Um, the rise of long titles considered an explosion in light graphic novels and web series. Um, Kelly told me about this a little while ago that a lot of the animes and mangas were changing to the longer. Oh, I think I'm just winging it right now, but it kind of makes sense because, like, if you say I watched Naruto and you're like, well, I don't know what that is, but if you have a longer name of like outcast boy grows to be like king of his village, and you're like, okay, I know which one that is. So it's like
It's
like the
gonna turn
title is
into
almost a
that.
description, so I know which one it
Give it
is.
give it 5 years, and all the kids that are barely being like all the kids that were born in like 2020, they're not gonna know what Naruto is. They're not gonna know what Dragon Ball is. They're not gonna know what like One Piece is. I refuse to touch any of the big three. I'm just gonna say that. But they're not gonna know what any of those are. But if they do get into anime, they're just gonna know all those stuff,
Right.
the weird ones.
Have you ever watched Akira?
The one now?
Akira, the movie?
No.
It's the movie that sparked the interest and rise in manga anime in the Western countries back in '88. Like it still holds up today, like as far as like animation style and story wise, like it's pretty decent. Um, but yeah, it's one of those things where most kids won't know those earlier animes that are the reason why you have so many of them now.
Yeah.
Have you done anything creative? Are you drawing?
No.
You painting?
No. I do it once in a while, but like I might have drawn something a little bit ago. Wait, I don't remember. I have really bad memory span. I did draw something this summer. I think I showed you it before.
Mm-hmm.
It's because those take me a while. So like I just take a long ass break. So I'm just like, okay, that's enough. It's a beautiful piece of work. So we're just gonna put that aside. Wait another 5 months to make something else.
Would you draw more if you were like faster at it? Is it just because of like, are you a perfectionist when you draw?
Mm-mm. Wait, a perfectionist? Yeah, I am.
Yeah,
I get
like,
mad if like one line is like to the side and like, no, that's not right.
right? Like the hair's like supposed to be in his face, but not too much, and then they have that like the one piece that looks all jacked up, and you just hate it,
Yeah.
and you just like,
I often go off of like reference photos though.
mm-hmm,
Like this one, I don't know, hold up. That one on the wall, you can barely see it.
mm-hmm.
This one, it's like from the manga cover. I didn't trace it. I just like looked at the manga cover and I was just like, I have really good hand-eye coordination.
Yep.
So like a lot of things I make, it's from like inspiration. Like that one's from the manga cover for it, the anime it is. I didn't finish it though. He has no body. It's okay. I kind of gave up on that.
Alright. So kind of an uneventful summer.
It's okay.
That's all
Still
right.
good.
Yeah.
Just wanted a chill time. I don't really care if I do like a lot of stuff. I
Right.
just like don't want to be trapped. As long as I do something, like at least like
Mhm.
2 months, 2 to 3 months, I'll be fine.
As long as you get to go climb some rocks and fall off of them, you're
Yeah,
okay.
it's amazing
All
for
right.
me too. Oh, speaking of
School
that,
started.
something else that freaking it's still happening. So like, don't judge me, okay? I had to
Yeah.
get 3 cavities filled in like a week ago. It's not supposed to hurt me this much. Like, like after like 2 to 3 days after you get a cavity filled in, the pain
Right.
goes away. Mine hasn't went away. Gave me 3 shots, and I had 3 cavities before, but they never gave me 3 shots. They gave me one. They were so harsh on me. I started crying, and I have to drink out from a straw because I can't drink on this side at all. It hurts really badly, and when I chew on this side, it feels like I'm chewing like a really thick piece of rubber, and it sounds like it too.
Lame. Um, I had to get a bridge done at some point, and that sucked. And then I had to go get cleanings, and those suck. The moral of this podcast, everybody, is make sure you brush your teeth and take care of
I
your
swear I
dental.
brush my teeth. I just eat a lot, okay? I brush my teeth and I floss. I almost brush my teeth almost 3 times a day most of the time, and I floss every other day, but I still get cavities because I'm a fat ass. I eat a lot, okay? That's just what happens with
All
me.
right. Okay. So you got normal cavities. They're not falling out your face like they did mine.
Yeah,
All right.
normal
Fair enough.
cavities. Let's call it that.
All right. Fine. Oh. So school started. Are you excited that school started?
Man, yay! I don't know. I don't really know. Still can't make up my mind with that. But just give it 2 weeks when I'm actually doing work, and then I'll start hitting it.
When did you start?
I started what's today?
Are you
Oh, the
week one or
11th.
week two?
I started on Tuesday,
Okay. Okay.
which
So
is the
a
6th.
week.
Yeah,
All right.
a week. Yeah.
So you're still doing it online.
Hmm.
Any new classes? Anything that you're worried about this year as far as classes?
I have a career class.
A career class?
Yeah. I don't know how that's gonna go.
What do you do in that class? What's the
I
description?
don't know. I just met my teacher and that was it because it's orientation right now and star testing, unfortunately. Um, but yeah, I don't really know what it's about.
You think they're like, what do you hope it is then?
Like figuring out what I want my career to be because I'm still kind of set on fashion designer. But we're gonna see if I want to change. Probably. I don't think fashion is gonna be in that because I don't think a lot of people want to be fashion designers.
Well, so fashion design is okay. Isn't there like a component where you would have to like if you're not drawing as much, but shouldn't you be like sketching like dresses and shoes and
Yeah,
like
I used to do that. Like I had a lot of those. Like I had at least four. I lost them. I don't know what happened to them. They were really beautiful though. I really liked them.
so are you thinking you don't want to go into fashion design now?
I do, but I don't at the same time.
What does that mean? So
I still really love the idea, but I just like don't think. Again, I don't know how to sew. I can definitely like get inspiration. Like a lot of like the inspiration I have that look pretty are like from flowers. That's like dress designs for me. But again, I don't know how to sew and like as I get older, it just like doesn't feel right to me to be a fashion designer anymore.
what? You're too young to be that jaded yet. You should be whatever you want to be. You think every fashion designer was like you gotta own it and be like, I'm gonna be the next fashion designer. Fucking like or- so what so if not fashion designer, what else are you thinking about doing?
A bartender. I'm not even joking, bro. I could get bank off of that because a lot of people go into bars to vent and like just like talk to people. I can get a lot of bank from that, okay? If I'm nice and if I give compliments, I can live off of being a bartender. Like I'm not lying. I
um
do that.
I don't know if hold on, let's see. Are bars still because like at one point it would almost seem like bars aren't doing as good because kids like the
Are going
younger
in
like
there.
the 21s now, they're not real big about going out and socializing. They're just like, let's stay home and socialize. So I'm curious on like who's still going to bars. Um,
Um Adults?
right, but like I like to go to a bar. So like you're like your 40s and 50-year-olds definitely like to go bars. But like does the 21-year-old today like to go to a bar?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I've seen a lot of party 20-year-olds in my life. A lot.
Yeah, but they party, but do they do it in a bar? That's
Yeah.
what I don't know. I'm to be fair, I'm way outside of that scene anymore. Um, I guess they're like okay. So okay, how about let's small question. What kind of bar do you want to work at?
A fancy one. Yeah.
Like
That's
what
where
kind
you
of
get all the
fancy?
bank. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about some cheap ass bar around the alleyway. I'm talking about the ones that are right by that fancy restaurant, you know? Or by the
One where they're
club. I'm
coming
not
in
going to the club, but I'm just saying like the ones by the club. Those
like
ones are
suit
good.
and tie, they got their car valeted.
Or even actually, yeah, I would work at a bar and a club because those also get a lot of money. It depends on the club though, again. But you know.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, fair. So I will modify my my perception of bars in that I like a good dive bar, your fucking alley bar. I love those. I don't think kids go to those, but I do think they still club.
That's why you go to a
So
club. That's why you do the bars at the club. That's what I want to go to. Especially if it's a fancy one that like pops off, I will go to that and I will be a bartender there.
one where there could be a celebrity that comes in.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, yeah,
All right.
yeah. Or like
Um,
just like random rich people with like girls, cause you know, and I like that, you know.
do you know
But like,
anything about mixing drinks?
hmm?
Do you know anything about mixing drinks?
A little bit. Like I know some like cocktails,
Uh-huh.
but like I'll learn in the future. Okay, I'm still like 12. Give it time. But like when I actually start like learning about alcohol and stuff, I will be a professional bartender. Trust.
All right. So you want
But
it?
like I
You
actually feel like I'd be better at being a bartender than a fashion designer though. So
well, that's the beauty of it is because like you get all these fancy people coming in, so you need those connections to be like, hey, I'm a bartender, but during the day, I'm drawing fucking, I'm drawing stuff.
you know what? I could be a fashion designer. Like I could be the one that sketches it, and then like people can actually make it. I could do that. Cause I don't know if I
Yeah.
would. I don't know if I would actually make it. I could be like the sketcher.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You don't
Okay,
have to be the
both of those plans
seamstress.
fail. If those both of those plans fail, I have a third plan. Okay, I could be
Okay.
what's those people who like judge restaurants and other stuff.
Like a food critic.
Yeah, I kind of want to be that too.
Do
I
you
don't want
like
to do
food?
anything like too serious. Like I don't want to be like a lawyer. I feel like a lot of kids want to be a lawyer or like a cop. I don't want to do that. I'd rather stay in one place.
Travel, get some food, all that nice big fancy food.
But like I know like food critics are important, but at least I get food.
Okay.
See?
So season 2, Danielle is looking at 3 different possible career options, and now you're in a class that will hopefully help you decide which one of those 3 you want to do.
I don't think I could say bartender in that class though. I'm only in 7th grade. They're gonna be like, no, you're not doing that. So I'll probably just say food critic in there.
Yeah, I mean, like throw it out there half jokingly, like ha 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 ha. But there's, I mean, they do make money. Like a good like.
Yeah, see, again, if you go to the fancy ones and like the ones with like the rich people, they will give you tips. And like the people that go there to like just die out with alcohol, the ones that are depressed, you know. I can also make bank off of that from being a therapist. But a part-time
You know,
therapist, you know?
all right. I mean, to be fair, that's what most bartenders are half the time. Are just like, hey, what's your troubles? Here's another drink. Keep talking. Who's there?
My mom, my brother's in
Hi,
here.
mom.
Hi.
What?
You want a burger or hot dog?
Hot dog.
Okay.
I apologize. Dean's in here too.
Hey, Dane.
He's trying to be secretive.
Um. All right. Any other classes that you're taking?
Wait, I forgot. Wait, so I have obviously homeroom, I have math, I have science, I have world history. That's not right. Hold up. One moment. I swear I have more than that. I have my school login on my phone just because. I apologize. I know it's more than that. I know it's more than the basics. I have art too, besides from like career. So, okay. So I have homeroom, art, career, science, world history, math, ELA, science. Yeah, wait, I already said science. Yeah, that's it actually. I only have like 6 classes.
Oh,
5
well, the
a day.
beginning of the day looks good. Career and art, and then the second half of the day sucks.
Yeah. I have my electives, which is career and art, only like only like once a day, so I can't have both of them in the same day.
Oh,
Like, I'm
okay.
pretty sure on Wednesdays I'm gonna have art. On, like, Mondays and Wednesdays, I'm pretty sure I have art, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm gonna have career.
All right. Have you
Or it's
have
all
you
year round.
have you considered changing your mind at all about going in person school?
No. I'm already set
No.
here.
Okay. I'm just checking. I'm gonna keep checking every once in a while because I'm curious to see if it ever changes. Because now you got 3 careers. To be fair, you're like, I want to be this. Now you're kind of like, oh no, I'll be a bartender.
You gotta have options, okay? You gotta have options, okay? I'm still at a young age. I'm still indecisive. I have 3 that I'm practically set on. I'm determined to be one of those 3.
Okay. Very cool. Very nice. Um, have you gone back and listened to any of your old episodes from season 1?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. I feel like I'm
Have you
gonna
gone back and listened to
feel like I'm
anybody
gonna make fun
else's
of myself, like,
episodes?
a lot. Like, if I'm still, in Whimsy and I listen to this when I'm, like, 16, I'm just gonna start making fun of myself.
I think that's all you can do.
Yeah, that's all you
Uh,
can do. 'Cause no one's gonna be cheering themselves on.
Because Mark went back and re-listened to all of his season 1 stuff, and he kind of had this like revelation, and he's taking the like a trip down like self-looking at yourself. What is that called? Holy shit! What is that called?
Memory lane.
Self-reflection.
Oh.
Um, so I'm kind of curious to see like where everybody's at with the podcast. What do you hope to get out of the podcast this year?
More connections and, like, I don't know, just talk about school.
What kind of connections?
I wanna get closer to the other people because right now I really, like, am close with Alice and Pinky, and if more people join, I'm probably still gonna be the youngest, maybe.
I think you,
Um, yeah, just make
um,
more friends, guys.
you might have one new person coming. I don't know what her name is yet. How old is she? 16, 17? 17. And then, do you have anybody that would want to come on?
Probably not.
Are you going to tell more people about the podcast?
I told a lot of my friends about it, like, practically all my friends. I could ask if they
Did they
want to come on it. It depends, like, it, like, mostly depends on their parents, to be honest.
Right.
So I can ask some of my friends, though, that I think they would be up to it. I'm gonna be honest, probably not my best friend. She has really strict ass parents. She's not even supposed to be talking to me. She's not supposed to have social media.
Oh, in theory, the new program that I'm using to record, like I could send somebody an email and they would only be audience, so they wouldn't be allowed to talk. But if they wanted to kind of like experience what it looks like, we could totally do that. You too, Mark. If anybody wants to just view it while we're recording, I could totally audience somebody.
I'd probably like, I'd probably cold call on them. I'd be like, right, hype me up.
I think one of the things I want to try and do this year is try to get more people listening for sure. I think this year will be, I think the first couple episodes last season were a little bit like rough and rocky. But I think it found itself midway through and ended real strong. So, it's interesting to go back, like, because a lot of growth between all 5 of you. Like right now, like I should go pull it up somewhere because I have the video of it. Lights off. You were down here. You and Dean were all like super like, don't look at me. Now you guys are all like up front, like, hey, you're swearing like a crazy person.
I don't swear that much.
It's funny to hear. It's funny when kids like they swear because you'll swear on some things, but then you censor yourself other places. And I'm like, well, you've already said it twice now. But do you ever swear in front of your parents?
Yeah, I do. They don't necessarily care as long as I'm not like
At
F-bomb
them?
every single second.
Right.
Like I was watching an anime with my dad, and I got mad. I got mad at the anime, and I was like, "Bitch!" And my dad didn't care.
How are they doing? How's family doing?
Good and bad. Mother's
Okay.
getting a surgery tomorrow.
Oh, no. Well, we hope the best for her.
Mm.
How are you feeling? I know you last year you had a moment. Everything okay on your side?
Yeah,
Other than you're falling down rocks.
yeah.
Very cool. Trying to think. What do you want to talk? Okay, so we're the first episodes of season 2. What are some of the things that you want me to make sure we get into this year? / did you go back and listen to Mark's Unplugged episode?
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you want? What things do I need to hit this year? Either again, and like so we can elaborate on, or that we didn't get into last year.
I don't know if it's possible. I low-key want like an episode where like we're just like on a rage, like a rampant rage, not like an unplugged, but like we just start like taking out all of our emotions, just like a rapid vent.
Like what kind of emotions? Like
Rage.
you want a rage episode?
Yeah.
Okay, so so I'll be like, hey, next month will be Rage Month, and then you come on, and you're just gonna give me just a list of things, and you're just gonna rage about them, and then I gotta take notes and start cutting shit out. you can be like you use full names, all these people, and I'll just cut them all out. But so you want like a nice rage vent session.
Yeah.
All right, Mark, we're gonna rage this year.
This is my episode. Why do you keep calling on me?
Because
Damn it, man.
what else should we do?
Oh, what we think about our past selves.
Past selves?
Yeah, like before we came onto this podcast.
Okay, but to do that one, you guys got to listen to a few or all of your old episodes, so that way you can have some examples of what you didn't like in those first couple episodes.
Okay.
So I'll do that one for sure, because I think that one would be cool. Past selves. Like, how do I not have pen and paper anywhere? Like, I'm just writing on my hand. Like, I'm a fucking child, dude. Like, no worries. Those are both very good topics. Do you have any other ones? You don't have to. I mean, those are 2 solid ones.
I don't know. I think that's like all I can think about right now.
Rage and past selves. What happens if I ask you to bring a friend or somebody else? Like, bring a guest. I don't care who it is. It could be mom or dad. It could be a cousin. It could be a friend. The mailman.
We don't have a mailman. We just have a mailbox.
Who do you think puts the mail in the mailbox?
The UPS drivers.
Fair enough. Okay. I do want to do a bring a guest episode.
I can probably make that out. Probably not with my best friend though. Just gonna say that.
Okay. I'll give a month's notice for past selves and bring a guest. So that way you guys have because we got to coordinate 3 people to record that one. Okay. Very cool. What do you hope personally to get out of this year? Okay. I think we talked about it last time, but since this is a new season, new people might be coming in and listening. What was the podcast impact on you last year? Like, what did you get out of the podcast last year?
I found a lot of like the people in the podcast right now, they connect to me a lot. I feel like a lot of kids didn't in like my schools. But like even if like they're older than me, they like we still have a lot in common and it makes me happy.
Okay.
Like
What do you want to get out of this year?
I want to know how everyone feels.
Well, we want to get into the feels. All right.
Oh, also
Like-
I have another idea. I came up with it.
Go for it.
Okay, so like what if we just did a chaotic room with all of us in it, or like three of us, and just start going on a rant with each other.
Okay, so 100%. We will definitely do an all episode. 100%. Now, am I there, or am I just like getting you all there and I just disappear and let you guys just whatever for the hour?
You should be there too, or I feel like you don't want to. If the chaos is too much for you, you can leave.
Chaos too much for me. No way.
Well, like if we start like cussing each other out randomly, just you probably have to step back in.
Like
Because
somehow
if
you
me
guys
and
get
Dean
like
are
this
on there
word
together, I feel like we're gonna cuss each other out a lot.
fight. All of a sudden you're like, you just start raging at each other.
You're probably gonna witness us fight on camera. The others
Right.
too.
I think I could do, because we would need 5 cameras or 5 invites. I could do that. I'll get all of us on one episode.
Me and Dean can probably share one. So
Okay. That would be fun. I think it'd be cool to have everybody hanging out. I don't know where there's any paper. Like, you would think, no, I'm writing on my hand and I'll just transfer it over in a minute. Trying to think what else we got. I think it's gonna be a fun year. Like some structure, but not so like strict to like the back and forth questions. Kind of like give you guys like kind of like where you're at is like rage, and like I'll give you guys like the topic, and then like you guys kind of just go, and then I'll conduct from there where appropriate. I like a nice rage episode.
like a rage room, but like on a computer without
yeah.
breaking anything. Hopefully.
I had an idea for my Monday show, because I live stream on Mondays. I had an idea where I wanted to start ranting about something, because like I'll see or do something will happen, and I just want to just rage and just rant about one thing that bothers me. And like, so it makes sense. Like, that's timeless. Like, everybody wants to rage. What would you rage about?
A lot of things. A lot of things. Probably the main ones. Like, I don't know. People might not agree. I have political views that it's like controversial.
Whoa, you're gonna get crazy.
I am gonna get crazy.
Are you? So you keep up on the political landscape of everything going on?
Kind of. Kind of not really. Like, I know. Like,
Enough to have your own opinion and
Yeah.
enough to rage about?
Yeah.
Okay.
or like with people like that, just like controversial stuff. Like with abortion, I don't think abortion should be a thing. Like a lot of
It
people might
shouldn't?
not, a lot of people don't agree that, like, I don't think abortion should be, I think abortion should be illegal. That's what I think.
Well,
Again, a lot
and
of
what's
people
interesting-
disagree. I want to go on a rant about that.
Well, and what's weird about it is it's not even a lot of people. It's like it's legit half. Like the idea that if you wanted to get into like gun control, politics, abortion, like same-sex marriage, like all of those things are like 50-50. And because like that's why like yeah, like most of those are very like 50-50 topics. Like there are some points that makes like more sense than others,
Yeah.
but there are like, so when you're like a lot of people probably disagree, there's probably a lot of people that will also agree, which is the
Yeah.
weirdest, like not the weirdest thing, but because you're always hearing the fight on both sides. Like half of the people are like, no, you can't overturn Roe versus Wade, and then everybody else is like, yes, you can, and you're like, well, I guess. And then same with the politics and stuff is like everybody hates Trump, but yet he got elected. So like it can't be everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody put it like at least half of the people had to have put him there.
More than half, actually. But yeah.
It was crazy, those numbers.
I feel like he was
Now,
like a lot of adults, like adults, like probably like early 30s to like, older. So like people like 20 and under, I feel like they like Kamala Harris a lot. I don't know if that's just me. I'm not even trying to be rude.
Well, and it's weird too, though, because you still had a bunch of like teenagers hanging out at the Trump rallies. So like, yeah, it's weird. Well, because like we only have the two-party system, so it stands to reason that if there's only two parties, you're either one or the other. So there's your 50-50.
Yeah.
And then every other topic is yes or no. Do we allow? So yeah, it does get kind of, I'd be curious. I'd be down with that. I mean, I'm not going to give you my opinions, but I would be curious on what a 12-year-old thinks about politics. Because to be fair, I would have thought like most of you guys don't even fucking pay attention to that stuff. So we won't go too deep into it. And then worst case, I mean, I'll just cut if I have to. Like if you get on like some weird rant, you're like, kill everybody. And I'm like, all right, we'll take that one out.
That sounds like something I would do.
Yeah, I would be curious to, because I think I have a general idea where Pinky's politics lied. And I have a general idea where I think Alice would have been, but I have no idea where Dean is or where Mark is. Like, they might be like, kill them all. Like, I don't know. All right. So I have to make a note that one could get a little bit hot topic-y. All right, deal. Do you talk about do you ever talk politics and stuff with the family, mom, dad?
With my family, yeah. I don't really do it with anyone else. I don't feel like arguing with people because like I know opinions exist, but I'm always gonna agree with my opinion because it's my opinion. So, and with my family, they obviously agree with me because if I didn't, they'd probably kick me out. But
now
with the politics, I don't know a lot. I don't really know much names. Just gonna say that, but I know what like people think about them enough to like have my own opinion.
Do you ever follow like policy and stuff where, so like if Trump is trying to like, he's playing, to be fair, I barely follow, but like his policy on immigration and tariffs and everything else like that, do you ever research that stuff yourself, or you just take what you hear and then form your own opinion based off of their opinion?
I research it sometimes, and I often ask like my parents because they know more than the internet. So
okay, so you're not blindly listening to like one side versus the other and kind of making your decision. You're like, that's interesting, I don't know it, and you'll attempt to research part of it.
Yeah.
Okay. I would be curious on teenagers' political like views, because like I know when Obama was elected, we saw it was like the largest increase of like 18 to 23, like more 18-23s during his election was the highest it's ever been. and I would be curious on if those numbers reflected the same this year or for this last election, or did it get to a point where like there's like kids are just like, no, I don't really care about this stuff. So I'd be curious on where you guys fall on some of those things.
I'd probably, if we did do that, I probably wouldn't speak a lot about politics because, like, again, I know about it enough to have my own opinion, but I don't know that much to like where I can argue with someone.
Oh, you're already hot topicy on a couple already. Trust me, you
I'm
don't
not
need.
politics though.
You're like yay Trump, and you're like abortion. Like it'll be interesting. I mean, obviously we'll treat with respect and.
I just don't want to get into a fight with anyone because, again, I have opinion, they have opinion.
Well, we're not going to do that one on the free for all episode. Free for all episode would be like, what's your favorite movie and candy? All 6 of you guys all hanging out and be like, what are your positions on this? That is interesting because I think it's important because like one of the reasons like is like part of the problem is like not enough younger people are making decisions on their on some of those things by themselves. It's a lot of it's almost how you're raised. Like whatever my parents were is what I am, kind of. Do you have different views than your parents, or do they? Are you guys all pretty aligned on the same?
We're pretty aligned.
Okay.
I got a lot of it from them, and then like I studied it. Well, I didn't study it, but like looked stuff up. I do get a lot of stuff from the internet, from like official news, because they wouldn't really lie. I listen to the news sometimes with my dad and stuff.
Yeah.
And I know enough. I don't like agree with everything they think, but I do like agree with most of it because it's how I was raised. So.
Have you ever thought about taking like a debate class?
No. I don't even know what that is.
A debate? Your view versus their view, and then you guys would have to take turns arguing a certain point?
I'm not doing that. I
You're too emotional, man. You get all crazy.
I can get crazy, but it's only the people I'm close to. But like with arguing with another stranger, I don't think I could do that, because then I might just start throwing hands, or I'll just be really awkward, and then I'll just know I'll just be like just huddled away. Yeah, I can't do that. I can argue, but I don't think I can argue enough to like
win a point.
Yeah. I gave up after a while.
You're like, fuck it. You're like, we'll never agree. I'm done. Good night.
Yeah.
But you're also 12, so at the same time.
Like, at the same time, I don't know as much as you guys.
Right. Well, and it's like one of those things too, where it's like if like typically you see it in like high school, like they got whole like debate teams and like go on like you can get scholarships and stuff for being a good debater. Like it's like but you're still like 3 years away from getting to a point where they're like, let's teach you how to structure your argument and then your rebuttals and then the proper research and everything else. But I mean, you're closer to a debate team than most of the other kids are. Most people are like, they probably don't even like. I'm curious. Like I don't know. We'll find out because I would like to see what some of your guys' views are. Because I'm biased. I think a younger generation thinks one way, but I know that's like completely flawed. Like that doesn't make any sense. Be like, oh, these are all like currently these are all old timey policy. So kids must clearly want a newer policy, but it's not true. Some people are like, yep, let's do it. Trump's the best. I agree with everything he says. And I'm like, I don't even know if you guys like understand why you agree. And as long as you have a general idea of why you have a position, I'm fine with it. Like you're allowed to have your opinion as long as you can kind of back it up a little bit other than this is what my mom and dad said.
Yeah.
I guess.
But like also something that I learned from my parents, A lot of people, I feel like a lot of people don't look at both sides. They just like look at one side and just decide that.
Yes.
I like look at both sides. Like when the election was happening and everyone who voted Kamala was getting mad at people who voted Trump, like they were hating on Trump so bad. I looked at both sides. That's why I don't like hate on either, like any one of them. Because like with Trump, he has a lot of flaws too, and Kamala, but they still do some good stuff.
Right. Yeah. I mean, like there's like it's weird the idea that you can like one person's thing, but the majority I like their thing. Like so, like the idea that like I hate Trump, so I hate everything he says, even though I kind of like this one idea that he had. You could be like the idea that you can kind of separate the individual topics versus they're all associated to one person.
Yeah.
Okay. What's interesting is you would not have said that last year. I don't know if you would have been like, Ben, let's get into the politics, man. Ben,
Just
I want to
with a business
rage.
suit on, just like
You're like,
I'm ready. Not joking. I wouldn't do that. When I'm like, I have to get comfortable with people first.
okay. Well,
But I just like
congratulations.
don't want to be hated on. Like again, people can't change my opinion because again, it's my opinion. But I just don't want to be like egged on. That's all I don't want. Like I like to argue with people that respect people's opinion, so they probably wouldn't argue.
Now, they can't change your opinion, but are you willing to change your opinion if something was to
If it had absolute evidence and like a good reasoning, I probably would.
okay, all right, fair enough. Well, you're significantly further than most 12-year-olds, I think. I don't even know if I don't even know where Liam's politics lie, to be fair. That's interesting. All right, well, I think we're gonna have a really cool year. I do like the idea of getting you to bring a guest on, and then trying to get this out there more. I don't know exactly how to do that yet, but we're gonna figure it out. But yeah, keep telling all your friends, man. Tell them to leave some comments. We're gonna blow this thing up this year. Season 2. We're gonna have an amazing year.
Amazing.
And you guys, because you guys all did like fantastic. So, I think it's fun to kind of see all you guys continuing to grow a little bit. We got one graduated. We'll talk to Alice this week. We got one graduating this year. Like I'm curious. Like, then you're gonna go to high school
In like 2
in 2
years.
years.
But yeah, 2 years.
I'm just curious on what you take from the next 3 years or the next 2 years
I'm
plus last year.
probably, again, if I look at myself in like 3 years, when I look back at like my younger self, I'm probably just gonna be like, hey, I don't know.
Right? When you're like, I want to be a bartender.
And I'm just like, oh, okay. I probably feel like I'm going to be set on that. I don't know why. I feel it. I'm probably not going to be set on fashion designer. Maybe. Depends on how I am with that. Like, how determined I am. I kind of want to learn about alcohol, though. I'm not going to. Like, I don't mind studying it. I don't mind studying, like, the cocktails. You usually learn, like, the cocktails and, like, when you're in training, when you're actually a bartender. Right. But, like, I can learn, like, the amount you're supposed to give people and, like, the different types of alcohol.
A mixologist.
So
start mixing your own stuff and come up with your own drinks.
I know, right? It's probably going to say it's disgusting, but, like, I'm going to take a sip of it and be like, that's good. Give it to someone else or they throw up.
Who knows, man? People, like, it's so weird. People drink all kinds of weird stuff, but I think, especially with the OG5, I think we'll touch on school, but kind of like where you're at and where Mark is. So, like, I've done 2 of these already, but where you guys are at is you guys are looking to like expand more on like yourselves and your inner selves and like in that aspect. So I think this year will be fun to kind of like dig in at you a little bit more,
Yeah.
and then find out why you like those things or why you have those opinions. And then just like, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good year. You have any questions or anything for us before we go?
No.
Well, thanks for coming back. Absolutely, fucking enjoy having you around, dude. You're like,
Very much.
I don't know, like, I don't compare the five of you at all in any way. Like, I don't have a favorite. But right now, man, you're like, I don't know, because like there's gonna be a bunch of change from last year versus this year, and I think it's gonna be amazing to check it all out. It's like you're all growing, so you have 1 year more experience than you did last year.
Yes.
So it's crazy to see what you do with that 1 year. All right. Well, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for chatting in the chats, and we'll get with you guys next month. Have a good night. Whimsy.